I wanted to show you how to use some more of the features of the Smart Item Toolbox Community Edition that was made possible through this grant. Um, this grant only focused on the toolbox, and some people were shocked at how fast I turned it around, and there's nothing magical about it. I started working on this the second that the grant proposal scheme was introduced back in May, so I've been working on this thing for 38 some odd days. I have another grant. Please take a look at that. It touches all the other items and I detail what I want to do in that. So this is where we left off from the intro. I've got a cat coming to me. Some of the other cool features I'd like to do is let's see if we can make the cat move around. So I'm going to drop some arrows because they'll be easier to see what's going on. Let's make the arrow bigger so I can grab it easier. Arrow also has a nice option of making it invisible, so I can have the cat move around, but not actually have you see the arrows if you wanted to hide them. But having the arrows within Builder is very nice to be able to know where things are going. So I'm going to say, I'm going to remove these actions, and I'm going to have I'm going to do a follow path option. So I'm going to pick my cat, and I'm going to do arrow 1, then go to arrow 2, then go to arrow 3, and then go to arrow 4. And I'm not going to pick a 5th one because I don't have one. I can say return to start, face forward, which I'm going to pick those. I do not want the cat flying off the ground, but in this case these arrows are on the ground, so I don't think I have to lock any axes. I can also control speed. So let's make the cat move fast. We don't have all day. If I click this, the cat will move around, and it is doing rotate cat facing arrow. It looks like the cat did come off the ground a little bit, so I can change those modifiers so that I can say lock the y-axis, don't come off the ground. I can also say don't face forward. I could make the cat go in the air, so I'll make the cat fly up here. So I will unlock it. Number of curve segments is how smooth your curve is going to be. Let's try that. So the cat should fly up to that guy. And this is going to be slower. I should have picked a faster speed. Cat's going up, and then down. So that is follow item path. I'm going to make a copy of my button so I can keep that one around. I'm going to pick another one that I think is pretty cool called motion control. So I can pause and resume motion. So that one's going to pause, this one's going to resume the cat motion. And what's nice about this my second proposal is I can actually change the meaning of this. So I can say pause. The previous version of this button did not let me change the hover text. And I'm going to say resume. So now, if I have the cat zooming around, I can say pause, and the cat stops. And I can say resume, pause, and some variable back and forth around it. That is follow item path and motion control. And to keep these videos short, I'm going to do another one for the other features. Thank you again who made this grant possible. Please take a look at my other grant. I want to do more. I will show you briefly what I want to do in this one. It adds the ability to do trigger on trigger interactions, which is really nice because then I can have the cat, for example, jump, and you can see that here. So these circles are triggers, and if I say start, the cat will jump in the air every time the droid comes near it, and these arrows prove it is a dynamic thing. I didn't just hard code the cat jumping in place. Thank you again, and I will upload more videos.